I want to. I want people to understand something because I'm going on social media, Telegram, Facebook, Twitter, Counterspin, all those chats, and like all all of these guys support New Zealand first. They're saying that he's the freedom candidate. Now, I like doing these videos right in the moment because this is when I'm the most emotional, and this is actually good for me. He's been in Parliament for 39 years. There's a joke that I make. Like, whenever anyone asks me about Winston Peters and New Zealand First, my answer is always the same. This time for sure, guys. That's my answer. Every time anyone asks me about whether I support New Zealand First or Winston Peters, my answer is always, this time for sure, guys. That's my answer every time. The reason is, I don't know how many chances you want to give this guy. Like, I want you to understand. People say that Winston Peters apologized for, voting for lockdowns and masks mandates, which he supported, and all that other stuff. Here's the thing. He's been at the time, he was in Parliament for 36 years. How do you make such an egregious error, such as voting for lockdowns and supporting mask mandates, with 36 years of experience in Parliament? I'm sorry. That's rubbish. Like, that is inexcusable. Like, you could say that a new member of Parliament, you'd say, okay, well, he's only been in Parliament for 3 years. He just went with the, the thing, because I did the same thing when um, when I was in the Internet Party 2017. I just went with the flow. I didn't really step up until probably 2020, 2023. That's when I kind of got more active in politics. It wasn't just going with the flow. You tend to do that when you start things, right? You know, I can understand. Like, a new member of parliament just got in, just kind of went with the flow, voted for lockdowns and mask mandates because, well, he's new, he wants to keep his foot in the door, right? Winston Peters has been in parliament for 39 years. I'm sorry, if you are doing stuff like that, you're voting for things like that, with that level of experience, it's just, I cannot get past it. Like, I cannot. And here's the kicker: the decision to support a medical intervention of mandatory one, it's about the rights and medical freedom. It actually doesn't matter whether you believe it works or not. That's the thing. Like, why did Winston Peters change his mind? Did he realize the error he made? Or did he find that the masks don't work and therefore he changed his mind? That's what I want to know for a start. But the freedom movement, I don't understand. Is it political apathy? Strategic voting is rubbish. That's actually one of my most controversial takes. I think strategic voting is rubbish. I'm saying rubbish, I'm not swearing. There's another word I want to say, but I'm not going to swear. So, like I said, if you are just in pure apathy and you've given up on politics and you want the bare minimum, you want this guy, Winston Peters, to kind of just do the same thing for another 3 years, and maybe we won't screw up. Well, I guess that's where we're at. We're in a situation where we just don't have enough strong people running. It's I don't know. There's many strong people, but most of them just can't be bothered. And I'm like, well, see, I run for parliament and local board because it's my duty to run. It's that simple. If I'm going to be this, well, actually, no. First of all, it's my duty to run. Second of all, if you're going to become the strongest, it actually reveals all your weaknesses. So running for parliament will actually reveal your weaknesses. It's actually quite useful for that. Like for me, this is competition mode. I'm in competition mode right now. And I am just eating like chicken and broccoli for lunch and dinner, like porridge for breakfast. And just getting all my policies sorted first. And then I'm going to start getting the wood together for my cornflutes or the banners you see on the road. This is a duty to me, guys. And too many people see. I actually enjoy politics, and that's kind of a weird thing to say. People say that's a red flag, but I enjoy politics. I enjoy the drama, and I'm here to serve the public. And we need more members of parliament. Well, we need more freedom people to step up, but actually do the work to get stronger. See, there's too many freedom people who are like think they know everything and they just don't, and then they get destroyed. It's a constant life learning. Actually, that's terrible. It's a constant learning exercise. I keep getting stronger every year. I keep getting better every year. This year, I'm going to do my best and be the best I've ever been. 3 years' time, I'm going to look back and think, wow, man, I was stupid as hell 3 years ago. And it'll be the same thing. And I'll keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. But we need candidates who are actually going to devote their lives to this thing. And because we don't have that, so much apathy, people are either not voting or they're voting for New Zealand First. Because they go with the bare minimum. I call New Zealand First the bare minimum. And even, I don't consider that, but okay. You get the bare minimum. You get, we're going to, think that we're not going to be dumb like woke or whatever. We're not going to be like, pandering and blah, blah, blah. People are okay with that because of how the level of apathy in the country. Yeah. So everyone who asks me a question about Winston Peters, it's always going to be the same thing. Yeah. This time for sure, guys. See you later.